Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play episode 293 of the game known as Pillars of Eternity. Okay, we made it to Drywood. What? Holy fudge. Temple of Baron. Why is it like unlocked? Have we been here before? Oh. If we've been here before, then that's kind of hasn't helped us get over here. One bit. So I bet you that little thingy you have to drain to get across. I'm thinking. Because if you go up here, because the fact that everything's already unlocked. Wait a minute, Drywood Mill. I needed that assassination. That was here, wasn't it? What?
Good day to you.
God sighs with relief as he looks at you. What are the odds? Stuck. Unless it's because it's a city, it's unlocked instantly. Stuck in the backwater only to meet the famed champion of Defiance Bay. Berthand's wheel brings mercy today. Indeed, his demeanour grows serious. Perhaps you could help. I don't suppose you saw a young elf noblewoman on the road. I'm stuck in this wretched place with the rest of my unit until we find her. I haven't seen anyone like that. Who is she? Lady Arlance. He bites his lip. She's the daughter of Lord Nashta. Harlan, and she's gone missing, he sighs. Perhaps you could speak with Lord Harlan at the inn. He'd be grateful for the assistance, and it could be the villagers. Oh, the villagers, Ella? The village. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Villager Ella? Open up to more than they have to us. The villagers will open up more, I guess. Okay, new quest.
Ready
Okay, we're down in a minute. A bunch of stuff to do. It's the mill, wasn't it? It's supposed to be someone to assassinate or something. Or the assassins were after the lad. And we need to head back to home and have an audience with that guy before he leaves. Was it 7 days? Here we go. Put the blade down, boy. You scarcely know how to hold it. Oh, here we go. Front of the pylons. Hey, help me, please. They're insane. One of the pylons takes a step to the side, swiveling to face you in Escombro. He sizes you up with a lazy sweep of an eye. Yeah, because it was... Yeah, wasn't it? That dwarf hired them to kill him, but went to scare him. He actually did it wrong, and now he's killing them all. Well, who's this? Ah, the foreigner. You'll have to wait your turn. We have a contract to wrap up. Kent sent me. Step away from him. Saw some of your handiwork back in Wilson Hollow. Escombro gasp. Glances at him. Quiet smile forming on his face. Nasty piece of business, that, but it's what the client wants. Iskin here can tell you, Kith up in the Starwood love their petty feuds forever at each other's throats. Add a little Duncan Steele into the mix, and you have a great many jealous neighbours. But if a nice family like this one ends up on pikes, maybe they'll sit down and discuss things the next time around. See some sense in that? You're insane. I'm sure the town guards will see it that way. No need for excuses. I'll kill people all the time. That's a flimsy justification for murder. You used a drunk man as an excuse for a bloodshed. You're pathetic. Smirks vanishes. Very funny. Who in the blazes are you coming in here like a big hero? These sadistic games are beneath your order. To save Eskin, you won't stop me. Come on, face a worthy opponent. Alright, you have my attention. Kill him first. Okay, where is my electric? Dude, you want to join in? Oh, this guy's tough. Oh my god, he's healing himself. This ain't looking good. Our healer? Would you mind healing us? Is it him who's healing us? Hide Mender? What is he? But he's a Paladin too. Kill the Mender, kill the Mender. This ain't good, they're not dying. Great, he's about to go down. Scream! Stay in it. This ain't good. This is not good, this is not good. I really need you to bring a guy back up, please. Sworn enemy marks the enemy as the focus of the pylon's righteous fury. Amanda. This is not good. I thought these would be a lot easier than this. God, Amanda's not going down. Devi. Did he go down? Okay, I feel he's the healer. So we have a paddle on. The scout will go down quick. Kill him, kill him, kill him. This is not good. This is not good. Die! What's that little ball thing you do? Them oozes that you make. Why do you have 2 nature's bombs now? We had an ooze there before. What happened to it? That's the ooze. Okay, has this guy gone down yet? Oh, this is not looking good, people. Supernatural. Heal our good old down again. Okay, it's a bit better. I think we got on control now. So that heal. He swapped him. Yeah, okay, we got it. Whew! That was a little tight then. Thought a couple times we were going to lose that. My new druid guide down. Stares at the fallen pylons, a dagger trembles in his hand. They told me that they killed my parents, is that true? Sorry, at least you survived. Hope you're in the well. Sorry, it's gone. I never believed Karen could stoop this low to this. The rotten... He tried to stop it. Don't say he's going to go and kill him now. Oh my god. Turns his head away, flips clench. You hear a stealthy sob. Karen sent me. He didn't intend for anyone to get killed. Who cares what he intended? That bad. I'm going to see to it he would... Oh, for crying out loud. This is what caused this to begin with, because his... He wanted him dead, and he didn't intend that, and he tried to stop it, and now you're going to... it's just... It's not what started... Yes, revenge is what started all this. Good for you. Casually tendon. I'm going to finish all of this too. Here, I'm grateful you saved me. I just wish you turned up sooner. Great, I'll kill him now, is he? Return to Kara. And he's probably going to be there, about to kill him.
Ready when you are.
Great. I feel we need to return now. Okay guys, girls, everybody who's with us, let's go to the inn, get this little quest, have a rest, get back to Thingy quick. well, we'll go to Cardoon on the way. We'll find out what this guy wants, and then we'll go back up there to the White March very quickly, and hopefully stop him killing him. And then we'll get back on our journey. We'll do him. Where's the ink work? I see red means they're stealing if they see me, so. Put guns in. I'm trying to remember roughly on the White March which map he was on. So I remember the houses. But he might have also been back in the inn too. He might be in the inn. I think, yeah, he's in the inn, isn't he? So, okay, so who needed? Was it you?
I just want to find.
Redhead stands by the fire.
Surely even you can understand that.
Oh, could be him over there, maybe. A redhead stands by the fire, turning her lute and plucking its strings. She hums snatches of melody as she goes. First time at the Draggies. Normally, I would have a song ready, but I haven't quite worked out the tune yet. I'm writing some chants about the founding of this inn. Say you interesting story? I haven't finished the chants, but I could tell you about it all the same. Sure, let's hear it. Paladin rolls her golden eyes, it sails for such a long time through her nose. My channel would love this part, he's not here. Was built in the time of Harden's rebellion, and Avadar lady, Farand whatever, once had to keep here. One of the towers still stands, but the rest is said to be buried under the village. Anyway, she stuck to the side of the Empire, and a contingent of Duke Harden's Knight of the Crucible helped the farmers and colonists in the area turn her keep to rubble. This inn was the first building that sprang up from the ruin, built with some of the same bricks the colonists had pulled from the Lady Baron's castle. They say supposedly the quarterstaff of her chief wizard even got lost in the construction, mortared into the wall or nailed under a floorboard. Anyway, the inn was supposed to be a haven and meeting place while the locals built their new town. Do you mean supposed to be? Go on. Darwoods are an ordinary lot, and the more these new neighbours met, the more they argued. They realised they didn't agree on much besides ousting the old lord. The biggest divide was over the Clefaz and their nearby ruins. Harder's Knights and their supporters wanted to keep the peace, but a group of misfits were more archant learning than had formed in the town wanted to go after the tribes the same way they've done after their lord. Some of the villagers were fighting with each other as much as with the Erdens. In the end, the memories of the Broken Sword War and the War of Black Trees were fresh enough that the Duke's soldiers won the day. Most of the other villagers came around eventually, but some of the core troublemakers left to join the front lines of the War of Defiance, and others I've heard found their way into the Guide Compass. The most forward-looking of the grandfather tribes. I don't know if I believe that part myself, but it makes a good story. She points to the east wall. There's a portrait of one of the chief rabble rousers and his rival in the peacekeeping faction. Someone's idea of a joke. I don't think they were particularly amused. I want to hear about the Broken Stone War. The first. That was the first major conflict between the original Ardon settlers and the Clefrons. Happened 3 years into colonization, when some farmers knocked over Ardon Metheth and was part of the Iguirian ruin. The war didn't last long, but it spread quickly and claimed thousands in the early weeks. Most of the colonists didn't even realise there was a war going on until the Clefaren raiders hit their village. There's been small spontaneous skirmishes between the colonists and their locals before then, but this was organised, and it was the start of decades of violence between the colonists and the Clefarans. As you can see, Drafton's full of history, even a little village like this. Tell me about the War of Black Trees. It started back in the colonist days, almost 30 years after the Broken Stone War. Even though isolated conflicts still broke out between the settlers and the Glypherons, both sides had officially agreed to peace. Avron's hardened apparent father was Grief. What's Gref? Gref? Oh, Gref, not Grief, I guess is his name. Was Gref at the time. As part of the peace negotiations, he signed treaties prohibiting Arvan colonists from looting or doing ruins. However, he had been unable to outlaw the use of captured Glypherons as slaves. What's a Gref? Yeah, that word makes me up. A Gref is a governor of a colony and subservient to the Ardan Empire. Subservient. The early leaders of the Ardan colony in the Dry Wood, including Ardan and Edmund Harden, were Grefs. At the start of the War of Defiance, Harden declared himself Duke of the independent Drywood rather than Griff of the Empire colony. It was the same term used for leaders of newly independent violent republics. Anyway, we haven't had a Griff since, I see. Indeed, the taking of the Glyphavan slaves had continued to be the source of the conflict. It came to a head when Imperial agents, aided by certain earls in Drywood, began looting the ruins again. See, the Empire had never actually agreed to Harden's treaties on the matter, and the recent succession of the Valiant Republic likely left them eager to weaken Harden's position. The looting sparked a brutal slave uprising and a guerrilla campaign among the Glyphans. Again, butchering these words. Ardaf, whatever, was too old to lead forces into battle, and so he sent his son Amath. Amath made a costly but effective decision that ended the war faster than anyone could have imagined. He burned the forest near the Zin River to keep the Glyphran war bands from retreating. Thousands of Glyphans died, and as Armat repeated his scorched earth tactics in the following months, he wore down the remainder of their forces. To this day, over 150 years later, there are still sections of Drywood where the trees are nothing but bare, charred trunks. Wow. Interesting.
Ready when you are.
And he's the guy we came to talk to.
We're decent folk, my lord. Perhaps you should leave and check the wilds.
Let me finish talking. There we go. So we'll save here and end the episode, so we'll come back next time, have a chat with him, get his mission. Then we're more likely going to head back to our home quickly to see what this audience is about, and then we're going to head back to the White March to see if we can just check if that son's there trying to kill Thingy. Anyway, I've been IVATOPIA, you've been awesome, thank you for watching, like, subscribe, that good stuff, and see you next time. Bye everybody!